one low cost where I could get people in hopefully as low as like $5 to $10. Something that paid people passively was also very important. And I wanted to work with a smart contract also because a lot of these CEOs, they can't, we need to have something that's programmed, because I have not seen a blockchain smart contract go away ever. They may have some, hiccups in the beginning. They may fail at the very infancy stages, or else they may take off. Like we just recently saw over at Daisy, kind of a slow takeoff right there. I hope they make it again. We wish all these smart contracts the best.
Low cost entry like you, Ryan, and what everyone can join, everyone can start earning money passively. We was also like looking for the company that there is like no owner, no CEO, and no one can run with our money. And now we have that, and the system is verified. It is audited, and there is no backdoor. And like we had last week, little incident with these Tron fees and stuff like that. And we were also thinking that maybe we have some issue, but it was like 100% that we don't have any issue. And the only thing is maybe with the Clever wallet or a Tron Link wallet. And they was also upgrading the systems and stuff like that. And it is pleasure to see that everything is working and working like very well. And what we are now starting to do different kind of things more, and that the information will also come that what will be the whole ecosystem, what we are gonna build. And together we're gonna build, not only me and Eric. We all will be participating all of that, and then I'm very glad to be here in the call. And that is just a start.
Could someone break in the back door, like programming wise? So the programmers can't even break into the back. Is that correct?
No, because there is always like that. There is if the project or the smart contract starting, when they start to create that, then they testing the system, and there is like also like private keys. And if they seal the smart contract, then these keys will be burned and no one can go inside the system anymore. And that's why we have the audited and verified, because these guys are other programmers who wanted to go inside our system and they cannot go. And that is why these audit is very, very important. And also no one can how can I fake these smart contracts, because it's other companies, and these audit is also is costing like 15,000, 20,000 euro. You can see that it's like very easy, some numbers and lines, and maybe someone can fake it, but it really costs money, and these are third party of company. Yeah.
These are reputable Eric, I'll get to you in a second here, brother. I know you're excited.
Anxious.
Let's see. So this is our third audit that we're under. These are reputable companies, because some people ask about the integrity of these auditing firms, but they're very reputable, correct?
Yeah, correct. And if also you can ask maybe you have some good IT guys or something like that, they can also like check these companies who have done the audit, and these audit companies, they are also doing only these smart contracts and stuff like that, and also giving these other smart contract companies also these audits.
Just a recommendation. I think it'd be good on the website to even have underneath these. I know we have the papers for the auditing on our Troncase links, but to have the website for the companies down below, so people have access to that as well. Just something to think about. So people say, you guys are.
Yeah, and we have also one very good networker also from Canada named Braden. He was calling to that company and asking, is that correct or not? And the answer was, it's totally correct and audited and verified. Everything is all right.
It's so good that, you know, we are about 6,500 people today. How many people do you have on our smart contracts currently?
Yeah, we have now over 6,700, I guess now.
We're growing about 500 a day, roughly, somewhere around there.
Yes,
Plus
400, 500, yes.
that's good. And we haven't even tapped in. So Eric, what's up, bro?
Well, hey, I think you have a good guess about you know, how excited we are on a daily basis, and yeah, sometimes it's a really cool thing to have a sleepless night in between because it gets filled with action.
I recommend
But
4 hours of sleep a day and we're good. You know, not a sleepless night, but 4 hours a day, work Tron 18 plus hours. Good.
well, I know you're a crazy animal in that aspect, so in a good way. So I don't think I'll be keeping up with you, but yes, I think we do some efficient work, and we really strive actually to bring about, you know, heavy products already in the next couple of days that people pay 0.3 bitcoins for each for 1 year, for example. We bring those products for free for every single Troncase user, and I guess that was my major point. You know, in the same lines, like also your ideology, Ryan.
Yeah.
You know, I got into MLM 10 years ago with just, you know, great enthusiasm, and I wish somebody would have actually presented even a single MLM company, any company, to me before I started university, but that never happened. It only happened 13 years later. But the ideology here was that every single person has an equal opportunity. And so, as we know, then many of these, even the smart contracts, they don't actually provide fully equal opportunity. And so, I was holding back. Martin was holding back. The temptation was there because we have been crypto enthusiasts and day traders for, you know, 4 years now, and so we still decided not to join any smart contract, and decided to also look and wait, because definitely some errors will be made, psychological, practical, technology side, and so, you know, we felt immediately really at ease once we were invited to also meet the tech team already back in September, and so they've obviously done simply a perfect job, over the top job actually, to provide us with something that works really perfectly. Yeah. Without any kind of issues.
Right.
So yes, I mean, to discuss maybe what I really like about it all is that you see that the same kind of stress-free environment where you don't have to have so many thoughts in the back of your head all the time about qualifying for this and that, right? And then of course about what runs over me, and if I'm gonna be, you know, left out of something. So all these kind of issues are perfectly solved over here, and seriously. So I always respect people who are just straightforward. As soon as they presented it to us, we just had the excitement, because we understand their mentality, and they really want to, you know, care about the average Joe as well. Right. And so of course today, looking at it all, then yes, I mean, what Martin said was first of all correct, of course, and it's really good to know that there are no backdoors built into it, and I mean, inevitably this will be the biggest boom on the market in 2021. Just like, you know, I can bring the comparison, right? Why people got so excited about cryptocurrencies. I was just telling a woman a couple of months ago, she married well and so forth, and she was protecting the fiat currencies. And I told her, like, I'm sorry, but you will never ever be as excited about fiat as I am about cryptocurrencies. Woo! And so now when we get to the next stage of MLM, whereas it's immutable, decentralized, and so nobody can tamper with your funds, and nobody can distract the contract to pay your active and passive incomes in exactly the way it should, then of course many people are just over the moon with that. All that we need to do is simply notify people, teach them, and educate. I mean, we do need to notify people about the true strengths and why we are so relaxed when we go to bed at night. And so that's if we do get to bed at night. Sometimes it's in the morning hours, but yes, simply, you know, this is 2021, and by expert analysis, it is expected that over 25 million people will join the Tron smart contracts this year.
Contracts in general, or how many are you thinking? What do you think estimate this year for our company? What's your goal for our company to get to in a year from now?
Well, me and Martin, we just do all that we can and just contact every possible angle, and you know what? And we have had some major surprises from our real X Factor, the online marketing team, which is third party, simply sharing this little 8% of turnover with the tech team, whereas companies have come in, IT specialists have come in and put some TRX in, and so we're really enjoying this kind of surprises on top of network marketers as well, and regular contributors who want to grow their money.
Right.
So it's and this should tell a story just by itself also, right? I mean, normally we don't really have any of that happening inside network marketing now, do we? Like actual companies. All right, but back to you, Ryan.
Yeah. Let's go down the rabbit hole for a second, because I've really gone down the rabbit hole. I'm sure you have about this project as well. Like, what is truly possible, assuming this is not a Ponzi, because it's not, and I'll let you touch base on that a little bit more. But I share with others that we are a smart, correct me if I'm wrong, a smart contract on a smart contract, which I've termed the phrase genius contract, with our coin coming out and everything. Is that kind of a safe thing to say there? I mean, kind of an accurate description, we're a smart contract on a smart contract with where this is going?
Well, in this instance, I do feel that people should trust the process, because we have now major specialist team from the side of smart contracts that provided us with a perfectly running contract, and we have now from the European Union a major DeFi specialist team as well, who have put close to 10 tokens now on Uniswap and so forth. They really know what is not just happening now, but what will happen next in the next 1 month on the market, and what the really specific trends are inside that market also. So it's been just such great brainstorming, and we also learned a lot from them. But you see, trusting the process, I believe, is easy today, because they have really figured out the ways how to in fact transact some of those funds from our new upcoming smart contract into decentralized also profit production, and there are also funds coming back from there. And so nobody's ever really done it so far. I know that the company that you mentioned, they were trying to do that, although with a company that already from the regular Joe is collecting 1.15 million minimum, and not really giving great percentages when going in and when withdrawing perhaps. But you see, I respect every single person on the market who's trying on the level to make it all happen, right? What I do not respect is if people are becoming cowboys and making last minute changes and so forth, whilst not understanding technologies as such. So that's why we keep to our knowledge, and we have explicitly expressed what we are after. And so they took long and hard, I think just about a week to come back to us with a definite answer if that can be done for sure. So this is all upcoming for real, and so all eyes should be on Troncase today, because not only will we have 2 product ranges in the upcoming days which cover, you know, thousands of TRX of contribution. Although you are simply growing your money, but you are getting even more value in your products. But yes, definitely a second and third smart contract coming up. And so from that angle, then yes, as it stands on the what is it today, 18th, I think, of 18th of February.
Yeah.
Then you know, literally all the smart contracts out there are community projects, and we can be happy about so many things which is happening about those, which is full transparency, right? I mean, I was really, you know, on 3 advisory boards out of my 5 companies. They're still on the market, and the point is, you don't ever get their full blank sheet, right? You don't get their profits, their turnovers, and none of that information. And so here it's laid out, and by far we have the highest contract balance versus the actual turnover on the market today, and that's why we're number 2.
You guys, I have 10 minutes left on the Zoom. I've been trying to upgrade Zoom forever here now. So we're going to wrap this up in 10 minutes, keep it short and sweet. But let's see, we can touch base. Where I see this is very interesting because first cryptocurrency comes out, Bitcoin comes out, then we got the smart contract coins out there, the Ethereums, the, you know, the Tron, etc. And it's really interesting because when it comes to, you don't know what's possible with programming until something, you know, you've hit a new step. And with what is possible in evolving and moving forward cryptocurrency to the masses and market share going into a coin, for example, such as TRX Tron, because of a smart contract makes so much freaking sense is this. I mean, we have more money coming in every single day than we have going out. So this is a legitimate thing, you know, and you guys are taking the coins that come in. Are you staking the Tron that's coming in to help pay for those profits so far? Can you go over that? Why don't you take that away, Martin?
Yes, we're gonna stake, and we have also now coming out news, and I will not telling here that what blockchain we are going, what company we start also to working with and stuff like that. But yes, we will create real transparency and real profit generation, and this information will also coming, and you will guys love it. And also our coin, I was also sending to Ryan that how much is possible that the coin will grow. That will be thousands of %. And there is coming many other things more, and we have also talking about the game and stuff like that. The game is ready, by the way, but we will also speaking with the IT guys how we will implement that and stuff like that. There is many things coming.
I love the collaborations that you're doing. I think you told me yesterday, I'll keep it private, what company you're looking at working with. Is that the one?
Yeah.
You guys, let me just say, it is going to be huge what's going on over here. And I just, you know, when something doesn't feel right in life, whether it's a relationship or a company that you're working with or a cryptocurrency or a blockchain or anything out there in life, when things have a bad taste to it, or you're like, I like everything, but I don't like this, or these things stand out. I want to just say with Troncase, I have the most amazing feeling about it. It doesn't wear me out working on this every day because I walk with integrity of a contract that's now being audited for the 3rd time. I get to work with you professionals out there. I get to show my teams and create teams that are helping the you know, people getting involved in cryptocurrency for the first time. All these things is such a wonderful feeling. And that's where I feel the world is going, you know, to a less stressful, you know, yeah, we got COVID going on, whatever. But, you know, the thing is that these money systems are good. Blockchain is going to make people have a lot more abundance out there. And, you know, we're going to end world hunger and all these things. So this is the most amazing, I'm not just talking about us in general, but what blockchain and cryptocurrency is going to do for the globe is the technology is here. People just need to be really loud about the technology. Like I'm a loud ass out there, you know, and all our fans and stuff are crazy cool too. But we really need to accelerate this and make this the year. 2021 is the year that everyone we know is involved in blockchain, and Troncase is the starting focal point for that mission right there. Let me see, guys, we have now just 6 minutes. Let's go ahead. Do you guys want to talk about anything else in the future? We got a game going on. We've also spoken about potentially other games coming on the system to use our cryptocurrency too. Touch base. Okay, we'll mention that. The scalability of this project to add other games in the future is definitely there. And we've had those conversations this week. And then also, I'm going to open up for 3 questions from the field, guys. We got 5.5 minutes. Who has in the field, who has a great question for these amazing gentlemen?
With the blockchain and Tron, do you see that really affecting us? And of course, a lot of the wallets that people are using have given us issues in the field here the last few days. So is there a solution? Is there one general direction that everybody should be moving in? Because of course, in the field, you know, it's that when something goes wrong, they're not going to look at the technology, they're going to look at us. And so is there a suggestion?
Very, very good. I would love to take this one. It's a really good question, by the way. I respect that. Now, first off, just a slight comment here. So you see, you know, us being master distributors in a smart contract, whereas you don't have a CEO, you don't have a management, you don't have an owner, then the obvious part is that, of course, me and Martin, we were just invited to meet the tech team. Even them, I mean, starting from the 24th of December, when they finalized and locked in the contract, then there's no owner. It's just there online, just like Bitcoin is, right? And but to get to a very interesting part, which should make you excited instead of worried, is that the Tron Foundation, what they did, right, was in a very short time span, they actually created a solution based on which the Tron coin by itself, which is already in the number 22 in the world by market cap of over 3 point something billion, then you see people who want to do more transactions, for example, then what they should do in order to have close to 0 transaction costs is either to freeze part of their TRX, which takes part of the TRX away from the market that can't be sold for a while. Either it's 3 days, it's a week, it's a month, they choose, or they choose to buy some energy for a week, for a month. It doesn't cost that much at all. And again, enjoy then close to 0 transaction costs. And that already works today. Many of us don't know that, and we will put out also a tutorial on that. But what both of these elements are actually doing are pushing up the price of Tron. I mean, we could see that already happening, and Tron is, in comparison to most other altcoins today also, it's actually performing stronger on the market. Whilst, you know, in relation to Bitcoin right now, some of those altcoins are not going anywhere at all, right? It's just a different time span right now. Yes, Martin.
Go ahead.
1 minute.
Yeah, the 1 minute thing. Well, I mean, it is important to answer this one because it's a valid question, and so the big point is that what would you more like to have, right? You know, a couple of weeks of slight confusion, maybe some transactions temporarily not going through, or for the Tron to get stuck at 0.04 instead of rising to 0.12.
Guys, we're gonna get
right
now. So there you go. We're gonna do another call weekly, guys. I want to say goodbye to everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll talk soon. I promise to have this extended for the next call.
Thank you, guys, and see you.
Take care, guys.
All right.